the darkness they gather, a band of brave souls, storm the bard and his knights, warriors untold. Through thunder and storm they march to the fight, noble and bold their spirits ignite. Swords of fury and shields of steel, they charge into battle, their enemies feel the power and might, the force of their rage. Yielding and ruthless, they turn the page. Through the storm, they fight for survival. Thunder steel, their only rival. In the heat of the battle, they rise and they fall, but they will never surrender. They shall conquer all. In the heart of the tempest, their valor and thirst. On the bard and his knights, their destiny hurls. With lightning in their veins and thunder in their cries, they face the abyss with unyielding eyes. Through the chaos and turmoil, they carve their path, their battle cry echoing in the aftermath. With axes gleaming and hammers ablaze, they defy the darkness in its shadowy maze. Through the storm, they fight for survival. Thunder steel, their only rival. In the heat of the battle, they rise and they fall, but they will never surrender. They shall conquer all. In the eye of the storm, where the bravest dare, storm the bard and his knights, a valiant band. With every stride they write their saga bold. In the annals of time, the story's told. Through the roar of lightning, their spirits ignites, unyielding and true. They march into the fight, sword, shield, guitars and drums, their melodies echoing like distant drums. Let the thunder roar and the lightning flash. For storm the bard and his knights, they'll never crash. In the crucible war, they stand tall for the storm night's light, and they conquer all.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'll get out of there. I'll get out of here, I swear. New sale going on. Ah, good. Goes my money. Don't look, Storm. Don't look. I see Space Marine on there, and I'm like, ah. Yeah. Could be a bad thing. All right, we're running out 2 minutes ads. So hello to everybody over on YouTube. Yeah. Long stream ahead of us today. A lot of Kingdom Come. It'll be a good time. Let's get the audio up. King Wenceslas.
Charles IV,
Oh no, Charles.
King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor,
Holy Roman.
had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
Let's see if I can default that filter. I think it is a little too... No, properties is... Yeah, there we go. Although the saturation could go up a little bit higher. Be like 10? No, a little higher than that. Maybe. Maybe like 20. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Alright, that'll be good. Hey, Darth. It's out to you. Alright, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. We gotta also... I've gotta also go through here and start, like, building up that kind of D&D, like, game I want to build for chat. We're gonna have to make a day maybe just to do that. Or something. Maybe this week. Maybe this week we'll sit down and we'll do that together or something like that. Kind of figure it out. All right. So, Friday we went back and started this. We did all the prologue. Prologue? Yeah. Prologue's the beginning, right? I believe so. All right, I got the wrong words. And we did the woman's lot, which roped us a sword. Oh, so now I was kind of curious, actually. Okay. I have to get used to... Let's jump. Ah, down. Okay, good. So, out of curiosity, did we get extra points? No, okay, that was just for her alone. Alright, that's what I thought. Oh! Maybe not. I don't remember having first aid 1. Blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. Gives you a 40% higher chance of overpowering your opponent in a clinch. You can deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. The effect is increased if your armor is heavier than his. Your stamina regeneration will not slow down in combat, even on a weapon backswing. A 10% greater chance of knocking out an opponent with a blow to the head. Your attacks cause greater damage, but cost you 10% more stamina. Applies only weapons that require strength. I can't remember. Also more likely flee from combat with you. The ones that you do fight will be less determined. We can make them fear us. I want to get an idea now where I'm going to start putting some points into and stuff like that. Alright, let's see here. Falling will cause you 30%. Okay. Your attacks will demand 30% less stamina, but will also cause slightly less injury. It applies only to weapons that are based on agility. If you are not wearing plate armor, it will be 50% easier for you to dodge strikes in combat. Oh. Successful evasion during combat will lower your opponent's morale. Throwing a taunt in there while fighting. Your mother was a hamster. You run slower, but keep up longer for longer. Your sprint speed is 20%, so it demands 20 runs. You run faster, but it's also tire faster. Yes. You bleed slower. That's always good. Yeah, everything in vitality would be huge. And then we've got to do, yeah, speech. Increases your speech level by 3 when talking to nobles and wealthy people. You can't have a low-born perk simultaneously. For rise, when you talk to commoners, you can't have the highborn. In dialogues, you'll see counterpart stats in the skill checks. Have a 50% higher reputation when you talk to women. And a +1 speech bonus says you can persuade them more easily. You can avail, and you can avail, and you can avail of bath wenches services for free. Oh my. A troubadour, eh? That's what a bard does, right? They work their way into getting baths for free. Toss a coin for your witcher, or valley of plenty. That's all you gotta do. Little wooing. A little wooing. By virtue of fate and chance, I came upon possession of this curious drawing. I should find out to where it points and see what has fortune bestowed upon me in all this desolation. That wasn't what I was looking at, though. Oh, I wanted to see charisma. Charisma is a measure of how you can impress people. Fast talk will get you only that far. Fancy clothes and ornaments can give you that extra bit of stature you need. Its total is the average charisma value of all the visible items of clothing you're wearing. Underclothes don't count. It's also influenced by how clean, dirty, or bloody your attire is, so it's worthwhile visiting the baths now and again, or at least having a wash in a trout. Okay. I wonder if we should go for like... I mean, I don't know. I'm usually a strength person, if anything else. What I can't remember, though, and I think I'm going to look it up real quick. I can't remember if there's a two-handed... I can't believe that there's a greatsword. I forget what we... I think we used sword and shield last time. Here, let me think. Is there a greatsword? Probably not. Great swords don't exist yet and aren't much use outside of very specific battlefield use. It's not much good for a solo. Longsword with shield means no combo for you. Without the shield, you can... Oh. St. George's sword, the best sword in the game. Using the merchant's longsword, I notice my guy wields in one hand. When I don't longsword training with Cat, I get a 2. Longswords in the game are so-called bastard swords, later also called swords from 1.5 hand. They developed, yes, they're bastard swords. You can use both 1 and 2. I always love the bastard swords. Longswords are all two-handed, which you could see when you wield them, but Henry carries them around in one hand. They can be used with a shield, but you can't use any special combos. Okay, I think that's what we'll go with then. Pokey hammer, best weapon. I think I ended up using the pokey hammer last time, if I remember right. I don't know what my save is from last time, or what. I mean, I was back on the PS4, so I need an actual bath. Oh, am I hungry? Can't eat from the pot. I think I'll probably go... I think this time around I kind of want to maybe do something a little different. I might go like very light armor, agility style, and just be like a swashbuckler. Ha-ha! Strike, strike! Parry, parry, dodge, dodge. Good!
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
You like the video for Monster Hunter you posted? I'll have to take a look at it. Oh, the one with Daisy Ridley? I heard she did a, like a narrative thing and stuff like that. What's the dog wandering around?
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, The butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then.
All right. Is he obedient?
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
Oh, all right.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
Yeah, he's right behind me. He was right behind me. He's no longer behind me. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mutt.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skalitz, remember? Wanna go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
From this moment on, you have a canine companion. He's your best friend, who will protect and help you, but you must take good care of him. You can talk to him and feed him, ideally with meat, give him commands, and reward him with praise. With the cursor, you can give all sorts of commands using heal. You also have the new skill of Houndmaster. It determines how well your dog is trained and what commands you've taught him. You gain experience by using the commands on their interactions with your four-legged friend. In the Sidekicks tab, you can see the stats, most important of which is obedience. It tells you whether your dog obeys you or not. Its level will keep falling with every injury, and also if you neglect your dog for a while. If obedience falls too long, your dog will stop heeding some of your commands. If it falls to 0, your dog will run off and will take some time before it comes back to you. During that time, you won't be able to give him commands. Grind Houndmaster real quick. We'll go through as we go. You can improve your dog's obedience mainly by feeding him and praising him, but doing it several times a session over a short period is less effective than feeding and praising him regularly. Okay.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Yes, we both could. All right, Miller.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. and it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Can't I just pay?
Look, couldn't I just pay you instead?
I'd say you're a fucking ungrateful pup. But if you think you got money to throw around, so be it. You'll pay me the costs, and for a whole fortnight of my valuable time.
Well, I don't have 50. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have 5. Okay.
I don't have that much.
Then come back when you have. Debts must be paid, or you can still wipe the slate by doing that little job for me.
All right. Tell me what
Tell
the
me
job
about
is.
it.
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Yeah.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
Nope. I am a noble sir. I will not be dirtying my hands with the dead.
I'm not sure dealing with corpses is a job for me. I don't want that kind of stain on my conscience, or my reputation. Find someone else.
Suit yourself.
I'll come back. I'll bring you the money.
I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me.
Yeah, I've already decided on Friday that I am playing a nobler type of swashbuckler.
There's the good doggy. That's my boy.
Who has a hound? We can go steal some meat. Well, not steal. Let's see if we can go get some meat for him. Not steal. Did I leave anything in there? No. Alright, I took everything out. Alright, what do I have on me? Okay, I have a shard. Oh, I do have a sword. Very nice. Alright, a short sword for now. We'll get a bastard sword later. Alright. My leather jerkin's a little bloody. That needs to be cleaned. Put wraps on. Scarf on. My hosen. Ooh, a gambeson. Gives me 8 armor. Right. Now that I can deal with. Do have roast duck, but it's going bad. I have roast duck for you. Just don't eat the bone.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
we go. Perfect. All right. The town we go. Need to start making money to pay back the miller. Oh. Actually, let's take a look at that map. Newhoff. Ratsay. Ratsay, looks like there's a mine. Wootsits. An old broken down place. Looks like in the forest, maybe. Da, 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 da. Hey, Maxie. Welcome back. Something big's going down the way. Ladies, hello.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What's life like in Ratai?
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
You're also playing this game 200 hours plus so far. Are you enjoying it? Oh, yeah. I mean, I platinumed this 6 years ago. I love this game.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
What kind of governor is Sir Hannes?
He's strict, but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Yeah, that's an issue. Okay.
Take care.
I need to make money before I can start using the services. Come on, butt. Houses over there. Whee! DLCs too? Yeah. Yep. Free pot of food. Gotta love a free pot of food. Theo lives out here in this little places over here. We'll start the storyline, start getting some things going, and then we'll kind of just go off on our own, as I like to do. What you got, boy?
Here. Heal.
The dog will always be next to you. He'll follow you. Sticking close, he won't react to any stimuli such as an attack on you or him, but you can still give him commands by means of the interactor. Interactor? Interactor. Good doggy. Good doggy. Don't bite me, please. See if we can hunt that down soon enough, too. First things first on the agenda, though. Get the money to pay back the Miller so that way Teresa doesn't have to hear about us freeloading and whatnot. Tell them we pay our debt back. Keep in mind when I play RPGs, I like to kind of go into a role-playing perspective and stuff. So in this case, we're playing a noble kind of swashbuckler Henry. He's going to be very good with his words and very fast with the sword. Or basically it comes down to just, I'm going to play how I like. As I like to do. I never care for what's the most OP and things like that and stuff. I always care for what's the role play going to bring me.
Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Well, it is true.
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
Okay, well, that's not going to work out too well.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
We dropped from Twitch or something? Ooh. Getting terrible bitrate. What is going on? Okay, no, it seemed to be okay on this end, maybe. Nope. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, come on. Okay, we're in the green now. That's good. Okay, good rates in the 5,000. That's good. Although I don't even know if we've started on that end. Seem to be holding okay.